Hi, boys and girls. This is our first social studies lesson for this week. And this week we're going to be reviewing what we've been talking about so far, and then we're going to start one new thing today, okay? So first off, we started talking about community. Now, a community is a place where people live that has built features, natural features, and services that meet our needs, okay? We reviewed this many times in class. A natural feature is things in our community that God made. So for example, the grass, the trees, the sky, the stars, the sun, the moon, flowers, animals, insects, and people, and other things like that. Okay? Built features, which is what we did last time, are things in our community that people made. So for example, houses, roads, parks, clothing, books, pencils, cars, bikes, toys, scooters, and bathtubs. Okay, anything in your house pretty much that's not alive is a built feature. So today we're going to be working on something new called needs. Okay, needs by definition, okay, is something that you have to have. Okay, it can be survival or other. So for example, a survival need are things like water, food, clean air, love, clothing, and shelter. Things that we have to have in order to live. But there are other needs, like books, pencils, crayons, a bed, a pool, a spoon, things like that. So I want to talk about that today. Let's first do our survival needs, okay? Oops, I want to change color. Okay, so a survival need is just like it sounds. It is something we need to survive, okay? So without having this, we could die, okay? So things like this are water, okay, food, some type of shelter. Doesn't necessarily have to be a house, but some sort of shelter. Clothing. If you go outside without any clothes on, or with very little clothes on and it's minus 40, you could get very sick and die. Likewise, if you have very heavy clothing and you go out when it's plus 40 degrees, when it's super duper hot outside, then you could overheat and that could actually kill you as well. Okay, so these are some types of things we need. Air, okay, those types of things. Love, because you know what? People that are alone and have nobody in their lives are very lonely and very depressed, and sometimes they don't want to live. And it can actually be very upsetting. Anyway, now the other one I want to talk to you about, because these ones are pretty self-explanatory and most of you probably know that, is what we call other. Okay, so other. You don't need these to survive, okay, but they are needs. So for instance, if I have a pet, okay, if I have a pet, I need a leash for that pet if I want to walk them. Okay, so I'm just going to put that for instance, a leash. Okay, now is my pet going to die without a leash? No, probably not. Am I? No, probably not. But it is something that I need. Okay. Likewise, I'm going to do a math test. I need a pencil. Okay. So is this something that I'm going to not be able to survive without? No, but at the moment it is something that I need. Okay. I'm opening up my lunch bag and Mommy has packed me yogurt. But guess what she didn't pack? A spoon. So I tell the teacher, I need a spoon. Okay? Needing a spoon is not life or death. If you have to, you can drink the yogurt. You could use a fork. You could use your finger. You could use a popsicle stick. But at the moment, it is something that you need. Okay? But again, it's not a life or death need. Okay, let's think of one more. Let's say I want to learn how to swim. Okay, then I need to find a pool. I need to find somewhere where there's a pool and where they have lessons. Is this a survival need? No. Okay, if I don't find the pool, I don't take the swimming lessons, life goes on. But if this is something I want to do, then this is something I need to find. Okay? So, sorry, my phone is whistling. There are survival needs and there are other needs. Make sure you know the difference, okay? Something that you actually need to survive, and something that, yeah, you might need it, but without it, you're not going to be horribly, in trouble, okay? So that is what we're doing for today, okay? There is some work attached to this where you're going to draw me some survival needs and you're going to label them. If you don't want to flip back to this video and see how some of them are spelt, sound them out yourself and do the very best job you can, okay? And I'll see you soon for our next lesson in social studies. Bye.